Sipping Unscripted is back for another episode, and we are talking about our favorite show, which is Love is Blind, episodes 7 through 9. It was a lot. It was a lot to actually pack in. It was a lot to deal with. It was actually a lot to watch. But let's go ahead and kick it off with one of our favorite couples to begin the show off with, which is Ali and Anton. Like, what's your thoughts on them from episode 7 through
Well,
9?
originally I thought they were gonna be like the boring couple, but turns out they not so boring after all. So,
Mm-hmm.
um, we've learned that in episodes 7 through 9 that they're not the perfect couple. She think he has a drinking problem because he come in every morning because apparently they both work at night. She's a
Right.
nurse, don't know what he does. But when they come in, she's kind of like noticing he has like 2 beers every morning and she's kind of talking to the girls about it.
Mm-hmm.
They haven't met each other's family, but like she met his friends and apparently his friend, liked to party a lot. So when she went to the bathroom with the friend's girlfriend, she says, "Yeah, Anton told me that he used to party and your boyfriend was," and then the girl was like, "No, they both do." And then they go to strip clubs, and I think that was like wah wah wah, like she was not trying to hear it, so she doesn't like it. And I think she's kind of like looking at him different because she doesn't know whether she should believe him or the friend. I mean, the friend doesn't really have a reason to lie,
Oh,
so.
the friend is definitely not lying. But can we even confirm that Anton even has a job? Because he may be coming in late night or coming in the early morning because they're leaving that strip club that they like to go to. I
Well,
don't think I see him go to
maybe.
work. I seen
Right,
her
but
go to
apparently,
work.
like I said, apparently they both work nights. And the thing about it is she's kind of weird too, and he's kind of like raising his eyebrows because she's saying she wants to go back to school. But
Mm,
when she's in school, she's like filling him in on how when she was in school before, she lived with her parents. She didn't work. Her mom did the cooking and her dad did this. And I'm thinking to myself, are you asking this man to take care of you?
that's
And
exactly
she's
what
like,
she's asking.
oh,
Yes,
yeah. She's like, "Oh, do you think you can handle it?" And then me still get my Botox. I was like, "Yo, she's wild for that. She's a wild one for that."
she's looking for a sponsor because she's gonna be in school and she's not really wanting to do any of the other stuff. She don't want to cook. She don't want to clean, which is kind of crazy to me considering that she's a nurse. I don't think I ever met a nurse that wasn't clean. So for her to be like, "Oh, I don't know if I'm gonna clean the house or I'm just gonna be clean in general," like, red flag, sir.
Yeah,
You might want to look deeper into
yeah,
that. And then they was discussing finances and stuff like that. It was like, well, are you gonna be able to pay for my Botox? I'm like, what? Like that's something that you ask
right.
somebody? Are you gonna be able to pay for my Botox and pay for some of my other fees and stuff like that? Like she's looking for a sponsor. I mean, maybe that is the reason why they got engaged so quickly. And she was like, "Oh, I love you," and like, what?
But did he even say in the pause that he was well off enough to take care of her? I don't remember that part at all. But they got engaged so quick that they didn't really
Right.
say a lot
What was his
about.
job title again? His fake job title?
I don't, I don't remember. But I'm
Again, I
just
haven't
like,
seen the man go to work yet. I ain't seen him pull out no laptop. I ain't seen him put on no work clothes yet. So we don't know if he really
yeah,
has a job or not. Right? I don't know. I don't know.
yeah. And then I think to further put it, like she basically chastises him in front of his friend, and she's like, "Oh, we're not going to talk about right now, but you're in trouble." Like,
Right.
what? This man grown. How you gonna say
Right.
that in front of his friends? Like, she could have waited till later to say that.
Yeah. And talking about
Um,
like the drinking as well. I mean, he only mentioned that he wanted mimosas every morning. I mean, is there something really wrong with that every morning? I mean,
every morning
eh,
though.
some
Have you
people
just
drink coffee
so
and some
like?
people have mimosas. I mean, what's wrong with that?
I guess. Well, on vacation it's okay, but in real life, you have a mimosa every single morning. I
You
don't
have a
know
coffee
about
every
that.
morning, right?
Ain't no alcohol in the
It
coffee.
it doesn't
And
matter.
I don't have it every
We
morning.
listen and we don't
But then
judge. It doesn't matter
we
what's in your
listen
cup.
and we don't judge. But think about this, right? I don't even know why she's really relying on him for finances because, in general, from what I know,
Mm,
traveling nurses, they get paid decent money. So why is she willing to give up this decent money that she is probably making as a traveling nurse to want to be taken
mm.
care of like at school that rigorous that she can't focus? That's crazy. And then the other thing with her being a traveling nurse, she also kind of exposed that she doesn't want to live where they like where they're at right now. So
Right.
for me, that's like a big red flag. So like how you come on the show, you meet someone from the area, but you outright just don't want to live there. How
Right.
does that work?
Right.
So
And not only that, I don't know if it was like a discussion in the pods as well, but like these are single people coming together before the show. So anything that they do before the show, I mean, you can take that in consideration, but you probably have to expect that they are hoping to maybe change. So yeah, he might have like
mhm,
going to strip clubs before he got married to her, before he met her, but I don't think she could really hold that against him. I think they need to have that
right,
conversation. But like, all right, are you still that person that likes to go to strip clubs when we get married, or like as the process continues to go, are you still that person that likes to go to strip clubs? Because if you are, that's kind of not what I'm looking for. But I don't think you can really hold that against him
right.
before he actually like met you, because that's in the past. Like going forward, you can ask him, "Hey, you still that person? Like you still like booty in your face?" I mean, like, you can go from there. But I don't think you can really hold it based on what he did prior to meeting you. It kind of goes back to the KD and the body thing. Like you can't take away bodies. So, but you can
Right.
like prevent who is on the body list going forward. But
Mhm.
but Anton and Ali, I mean, she's looking for a sponsor. I'm not quite sure how he's really going to handle it. You can kind of feel a little bit that he ain't really on board with
Yeah.
paying for her Botox and her not cooking or doing like the 50-50 thing and stuff like that. Like you could tell he's kind of like, okay, red
He on the
flag.
fence about it. He don't really know what to say about it yet without,
Right.
causing alarm.
Right.
So,
So that's them. I mean, we'll see how their relationship plays out. But if you had to give it a guess, do you think they get married?
no.
No. Okay. Next up, we got Sparkling Megan and Bedroom Kitchen Jordan. Okay. I think
That
that dynamic is getting crazier and crazier. Even though when they first chose each other or when Megan chose him, I kind of knew that it really wasn't going to work out based on who Megan was and based on who Jordan was. And in this episode, they actually got to go to each other. Well, she went to his house, his apartment or his studio or whatever they want to call it, and they saw it and they met with Megan's family and friends and stuff like that. But this dynamic of Megan and Jordan
is crazy.
is crazy. And I'm not sure it's going to work because to me, she was kind of flexing a little bit when she took Jordan to house hunting and stuff like that. And we both saw how Jordan's apartment
Let's
looked.
let's back up. So, in Jordan's apartment, you walk in, this Joker's bedroom, well, his bed is essentially in the kitchen area.
Right,
But to hit kudos to him, he gave his son the bedroom. Okay? So
right,
that's in my opinion, like high five to you, good dad, award, all of that.
right.
And he talks
Maybe
about
because I look at the details. You're not really fooling me. I mean, that could have been staged because I don't know what grown man is going to sleep in the kitchen while he gives his son his bedroom, who is only half the time there. Like,
right. Well, yeah, that's true.
I
But
don't know if
but his
I could
son
do that.
has diabetes, and so let's just talk about the son having diabetes and how
Mm-hmm.
Sparkle Megan feels. And it's something that they keep saying that kind of like is a little eerie to me. How it's a sign from her dead father. He had the same illness that his son has, and her
Right.
being a stepmom, and she's very teary-eyed about it. And like, kids who have, I think it's like type 1 diabetes, that's very, very serious. So
Mm-hmm.
sad for them. But like, is that why she chose him? Because she wants to be the kid's savior and have that in her life because she was exposed to it before? That shit is weird. Okay? That's just weird. And
It is.
then you see what Jordan, what how he living, and you take this man to basically a 2 to 3 million dollar mansion and think that he like now if Jordan would have walked in there and was like, yeah, so do you got it, and he would have been 100% okay with it, I'd have been like, he just there for the money. Then she
Mm.
gonna haul off and say, oh well, we could just sell the house that I have in LA, and that's 1.5 million right there. Can we make up the 500,000 between the two of us? If I was Jordan, I'd have been like, bitch, what? Like, they
She
don't
was
need all
flexing
that
on him.
space.
That
She
was a
was flexing
flex.
big
That was a
time.
big flex on him because how you take a single dad that lives in the kitchen and go look at a 6 bedroom home that costs 2.5 million. That was a flex.
Like
That was a flex. You
I
can't do
I
that to
was
my
looking
man.
like you can't. I was like, this can't be real life. This they not serious.
Yeah.
And like you could kind of tell like how she came up and like what she was used to just based off of like the mom and the sister. So like
Mm-hmm.
you kind of see it coming, but one would have assumed because she saw how he was living, she wouldn't have house hunted at no $1 million
Right.
place. Like they
Right.
don't need all that.
No, and I
Maybe
would
she needs
even,
all that.
yeah, I would
And
even
I know that
question
she
Megan
her
too.
background is like oil and gas, and because that's somewhat I kind of know like how like she if it's really what she says it is, she does have bank, working in oil and gas and all that kind of stuff. Like I think she's more maybe like a cap venturelist, and depending on if she's successful or not, like yeah, I believe it. I believe she has bank, but
Is it because of her
come
daddy
on.
though? Maybe because of the inheritance?
It could
Maybe.
also be because of it, but I don't want to assume. But I just know that when you work in that industry, depending on what
Mm-hmm.
you do, more than likely she has bank, right? So, and then, so they also in this episode, right? They met up with people from the pods, and when they
We
were
ain't got to that yet.
interacting, no, I'm saying like, so when they
Right.
got there, the two of them, right? So they get there and she sparkle Meg, but I don't think she's all that sparkly after all. That's what I was pretty much trying to get at. Do you think she's like really sparkly? Like, yeah, her little handkerchief thing was, but
No, I
other than that
mean,
on the show, I
yeah,
don't. I mean, she
nah,
flashy. She like expensive things.
yeah. I
What
mean,
I
when she
don't
say
understand
sparkly
is
Meg,
how
I'm
he.
thinking sparkle dress, sparkle heels,
Yeah, yeah,
sparkle
that's what I
necklace,
was thinking.
sparkle like bracelets or whatever. But yeah, you're right. She hasn't really had too much sparkle to her. I mean, that might be a little bit fake, but overall, you still take a single dad that's living in his kitchen to a 2.5 million home with its 6 bedrooms, and you expect for him to be like, yeah, I can afford 500,000 mortgage, which he might could because he's living pretty simple to me. So I mean, he
He
probably
is.
could, but
He
he
don't have
also know.
nothing in his refrigerator. No juice boxes. No kids snacks. No nothing.
That's why I question whether or
And he's
not that bedroom is ready for his son. Because if your son came over as much as you claim he did, you at least have some juice boxes or some chips or something like that. And he ain't got
something.
none of that.
There was nothing in there. Maybe he cleaned up before he went on the show because he know he was gonna be gone for, and he didn't want something to spoil.
But
Let
the
me be
man,
devil's advocate
listen,
there.
but the man is kind of questionable to me because when he made that chicken smoothie with raw ass chicken and a
And
crystal
a
light,
little Splenda, yeah,
like
that's
Crystal Light need
nasty.
to sue him for that because that was just disgusting. Like I thought it was like a joke or something, but no, he actually drank it and he was serious about
That's
it. Crystal
nasty.
Light, water, and frozen chicken. Like,
He said that's his protein. That's
yeah,
disgusting.
that's disgusting. So red flag there. He's already like, no, no, he's a serial killer in my book. Megan need to run. She need to run.
Right? Immediately,
Like
fast.
that right there was enough. Like if someone did that to
Take
me,
off.
we not going to see no 6 bedroom home. Like no, this is why you live in your kitchen, sir. I fully understand it now. Like this is
That might be
why.
why he don't have no food in there.
Maybe so, but that was the most disgusting
Is
thing
he
I
too
ever
busy eating
seen.
raw stuff? Like that's
Yes,
disgusting.
like a chicken smoothie protein shake. Like what? What was
Yeah, that
that?
was nasty. Nasty.
But
Okay.
now, do you see them getting married?
I actually do. I do.
I would say this, like, what if the roles were reversed, right? And this is not anything that I believe or anything, but we kind of like see it kind of play out either in real life or sometimes in movies. If the roles was reversed and Jordan was rich or Jordan had the money or the 1.5 home and the girl was kind of like living kind of simple, in most cases, and I'm probably stereotyping here, but that's okay. Don't come for me in the comments. This is just entertainment. But I think most women would be like, yeah, okay, cool, let's do it. The man would be like, let's sell our 1.5. I got this 1.5 home. I'm gonna sell that, and we're gonna get this.
It depends on how the girl is because if she's a independent and it really depends because think
Ali
about it
would have
like
took
me
that deal.
it I, 100%. But the reason why I say that it's kind of weird is because remember if we go back all the way to season 1
hmm
of Love Is Blind, remember Cam and what's the girl's name?
I
She's
forgot.
pregnant now. But the two of them, that's kind of how that dynamic was, because you remember he was the one with the home already, and he was some type of, I don't know if he was an architect, and I don't know what she had, but it wasn't what they got now, and she moved in with him. So stereotypical, like, yeah, but it also depends on the woman's values. I don't
Hmm.
know that I would be okay with it, because I would be wondering like what he expects in return. But that's just the
Right.
type of person that I am,
Right. But
right?
kudos to for Jordan for realizing, be like, hey, I don't know if I can do this. And he might not
Yeah, because
have
he said
said
he
it
don't want
out
to be a
loud.
moocher.
Yeah, he don't want to be a moocher, but probably in the back of his head, he was probably thinking, like most people do, be like, yeah, I'll do this, and she gonna be like trying to tell me what I can and can't do because she pay this and pay that,
Like,
and
get
this
your
is
feet off
hers.
that table.
Like my name
Don't
is
come in
on the
this
mortgage.
office.
Like he probably was thinking that like he was future. He was in the future a little bit, so he kind of caught that real fast.
Go wipe
So
off that stove.
yeah. Yeah, so shout out
Go
to him
take
for
your shoes
realizing
off.
that. Yeah, and he's a lot younger than her, so I mean, shout out to him for realizing that. But shout out to him for just realizing, hey, I'm not trying to mooch off for you, and this is like really expensive, and they don't need it. It's only just them two. Like, what you
Yeah,
need is his
yeah.
bedroom apart. I mean, home for that's 2.5 million, and you
She
got
said
one
for
point
gas.
five, and you still need help to go on the mortgage on the freaking refinancing. You still need help, Megan. What's up? Like, come on, why can't we just find a house that's a million and we straight? Like, why we got to go above that?
Yeah.
Like, so it kind a little bit of red flag for her too, because I'm like, okay,
hmm
okay,
She do want somebody who she could tell what to do, though. You could
yeah.
tell that.
I
She
mean,
want to
but
tell him what to do big
you
time.
you got to go back to what she said in the pause and what she really wanted. Jordan ain't what she really wanted. She wanted somebody to build with and come up with and have their own business, and then they merge the businesses and triple their income, which is cool. That's what she want. But I don't think Jordan ever said in the pause that he was even on that type of level at all. Like I
He
forgot.
told her he drive a Kia.
Yeah, he's a luxury watch dealer, whatever that means. But yeah, he has a bedroom in his kitchen. Like ain't nothing luxury about anything you do. You ain't got no food in your refrigerator and you sleep in your kitchen, bro. Like tell us what your real job
Yeah.
title is. But next up is our favorite couple, at least my favorite couple, KB and Edmund. They got KB. I mean, Edmund has some communication problems. They can't communicate. They're at least they're not communicating. As of right now, I did see some flashes of toxic from KB, but I think it was kind of warranted a little bit. I think it was kind of legit as the reason why she was getting upset, and you know, because
So I think KB is the type of woman where when she gets mad,
mm-hmm,
it's no going back. And it's been
right.
several instances where he has said or done things in the wrong manner. And honestly, the way he acts overall is very childish, in my opinion. So, like, you a whole grown woman and you essentially dealing with a child. Like, why on this earth did he get in that cabinet
He's a playful
when they went in
guy.
there?
He's a playful guy.
There's playful, and then there's like straight turn off type of playful. That's a turn off.
And that's fine, but that's when you just end it. If that's a turn off for you and you don't like that shit, that's when like, yo, I don't like that. You getting in the kitchens, the
I don't know what
cabinets.
kind of contracts they signed
That's
to be on this show, if they could leave or not leave, but and then so
she didn't have
it
to leave. She
explained a
could have
lot.
just said that she didn't like that about him, and then that's kind of like how you
I
get to
think
know
she
each other.
trying not to make him feel bad, because
Mm.
he also had made the comment like, you never to reaffirm with me or say positive things. But like, bro, you walking around with a pick in your head. But I'm
It's
gonna say this. Um, I understood a little bit more why he was emotional when they brought his mom on the scene. She's
mm,
also emotional. That shit is hereditary. Um, it's gotta be.
right.
And granted, I know they say he had a rough background and a mom and everything like that, but like she was overly emotional too. And like I was sitting here watching, was like, this why he act like this. Look at his mama.
I mean,
And I'm
but
not
most of
trying
the
to say
parents
nothing.
be crying on there when they come, so you can't really hold that
Come
against
on
them.
now.
Most of them do. She got what
The
five
way
kids
she,
or something.
and
She
she
she just
kind of
cried.
bossy. She's like, yeah, so when y'all go to such and such, like, who told you I was going anywhere, ma'am?
She's like, when y'all
And
have
I'm gonna teach
grandkids,
my,
they gonna do this. I'm gonna teach them this. They gonna go here. I'm like, that's kind of the worst grandparent to have, really. Like,
yeah, like, they gonna have some issues. And I get it. He's very play like, but at what point is he gonna take stuff serious? You know what I'm saying? Because if he never
Hmm.
takes anything serious, she gonna keep having those angry black woman moments.
Was she
Cause she gonna
aggressive
get
there?
sick of it.
Is that aggressive? Was she being aggressive?
I don't think she was being aggressive. I don't think she was being aggressive. I
Hmm.
think that she needed space, and he kept saying, "Oh, I
Oh
don't
yeah, at
remember
that
what he
point,
said."
yeah. At that point, when they
Yeah,
was at the little event, I mean, I totally understood that. But just going back to when they first walked into the apartment, I mean, that was kind of a playful Edmund at the time. Like he wanted to get in the cabinet. If she don't like that type of
he kind of
stuff,
blew it off
she
though.
needs to say that. If she don't like his pick in his head, she needs to say that. Like it looks kind of crazy to us, but if
What
that's
she
something that she
told
don't
him
like, she needs to
on
do
the
it.
cameras. When the
But
cameras is off, she probably told him, but he probably like, this is what I like to do.
yeah,
That sound like something he would say with his, oh, I ain't gonna do nothing. I'ma just walk away.
right.
Like, come on
But
now.
she had, to me, she had a legit reason to be mad at him because he's bringing up stuff that he could have communicated to her, but he's totally foaming out of the mouth to complete strangers. Like, if you want me to be more positive towards you and give you some more affirmations and stuff like that, tell me. Like, this is like they still dating a little bit. They don't really know each other, so that's something that you should
Hmm.
communicate to each other. Like, hey, I need you to tell me more positive things and not just like do it to do it. Like if I'm doing something positive and you see I'm doing something positive, just say something positive about it. Like don't just like don't pacify me about it.
Well,
But she was
he's
right. She
just
had a
like
legit reason to be
he
pissed
like a
off.
little kid. Like even when they was at the thing and he rode the little bull thing and he gets
Right.
off, he's like, oh, my balls hurt, and he was like, you want to touch them? And I was just thinking to myself,
She
is
said
that
that.
really
Wait
a
a
pro?
minute. Wait a minute. She said that. He didn't say that. Don't be trying to put words in my man Edmund mouth. I'm
Whatever.
not
But the way
I'm
he
not Team
replied,
Edmund, but don't be trying to put words in my mouth. She said that he want her to no, yeah, she said that she wanted him to touch him. She said that, not him. Don't be putting words in my man mouth now. Like, come on now.
oh, so you're an Edmund
I'm
fan
not an
now.
Edmund fan, but I'm just correcting you on the facts. Like
Okay, okay.
the
I'm gonna go back and
facts.
rewatch
Yeah, you
just to
go
make
back and
sure.
rewatch that. But however, him telling the group that she doesn't give enough positive comments to him kind of makes me believe that she may be nagging him at home or whatever, which that might be
I don't think
true.
she's
I
nagging.
don't
I
know.
think that she's, you know how like you could be a type of person where you see positive things, but you don't feel like you have to say it for every single little thing that you do for somebody.
Yeah.
I think she's like that. In that case, I'm similar. Like I'm not gonna sit here a million times a day and be like, oh my God, I love you so much. Oh my God, you're
Right.
the best person ever. Oh my God, you clean this so good. Oh my God, your
Yeah.
breakfast was this great. I think that everything that he does, he wants a comment or an affirmation for. And she's
Right.
not that type of chick.
So you saying that he's out here just doing regular stuff and wants some positive affirmation about it? Like, yo,
Yes.
I just flushed the toilet because I just peed. Where's my comment?
Yeah. Uh-huh. And then he
uh,
wants to be the popular couple. So she
mm,
already told them she doesn't want her relationship compared to others, but he keeps
right.
doing it.
Right. Yeah. I mean, that's why I said she had a legit reason to be mad at him, and she gave him. Here's another test that he failed. She gave him the opportunity to communicate his feelings or what was wrong, and he chose not to. So that's why she got mad,
Yeah,
and
because she
that's
was
why.
like, "What you say?"
Yeah, and
Because
she pulled him to her side. Like,
the moment she said, "What'd you say, Edmund?" I knew at that moment that it was gonna escalate, and I
right.
think it was how she said, "What'd you say?" And
But
you could see on the look
again,
on her face.
she still put him to the side and gave him the opportunity to say whatever he needed to say to her in private, and he still didn't take that opportunity.
Because
So
he didn't
again,
want to talk about it then, because he knew he was about to have a meltdown. That's what it
right.
was.
That's so again, she still was legit for being pissed and being toxic at that moment because if you're not going to communicate, then that's just going to lead to a lot of things that's just going to be bad for you. And he never really
Mhm.
confessed or really wanted to talk about it. So she put him to the side, she put him to the table, and he had like he still couldn't tell her what the problem was. So that's why she got mad. So
Yeah.
I'm with her on that one. I did, like I said, I did see some flashes of crazy in her, but you know, sometimes when you
I think
hear
she got crazy in her.
but I
Yeah.
know talking about like crazy, either men or women. Normally, when people say, "Oh, that girl's crazy" or "that man's crazy," normally it's somebody to make them crazy. Like Edmund made her crazy in that moment because he was
Hmm.
talking shit, but didn't want to like tell her what the
He
problem
didn't want to say
was.
nothing about it.
Yeah, he want
Yeah.
to say nothing about it. Like, oh, she never tell me that. And they be like, well, I don't never tell you what. They got quiet. You can't do that. You can't do that.
Because he
That's
knew
instant crazy moment right there. Like
she was about to shut
she
it
was ready to
down.
cut him.
You
And it was
know?
right, and it was legit. Like he should have been cut at that moment. Like just pull the knife,
Mm,
just stab him and just punch him in the throat right there.
yeah.
Like, so do you think they get married?
No.
She's a social worker. I'm starting to think that she's
I
treating
don't care,
Edmund
but
like a project. She's treating the man like a
I don't
project.
think she's gonna marry somebody who like as a grown woman, you don't want to have to raise your husband.
Right.
And that's what she would be signing up for if she married him. She was gonna have to raise this man.
That's what she's trying to do
And
right now, but I mean, it's not working out. The
yeah,
social worker
so
in her is treating him like a project and seeing if she can fix him or mold him or train him in a way that she wants him to be. But he keep overall, I think KB is actually a pretty nice girl or woman, at least the way that she's acting on the show. Like I said, she wants
right.
communication. She was hyping him up when they first walked in there. I mean, what more can you ask for? But all right, next couple we got is Nick and Anna. What's your thoughts on them?
It's something about Anna. Well, it's something about both of them actually. I'm trying to
Mm-hmm.
figure out if Nick is phony, right? Trying to figure out if Nick is phony, and
Mm-hmm.
I'm trying to figure out if she has a something of a complex because it's like she doesn't want to hear him out when he starts talking about his feelings. She wants him to be all in right now. Like she feels like she hit a jackpot, which she may have.
Right.
But it's like when he starts talking about his feelings, she spins out. And that's got to be so uncomfortable for him. But in the
Right.
same token, I'm trying to figure out if he's phony just based off the conversation that he had with the girl he was talking to in the pods.
Right.
So it's like he wants a I think he wants her to be perfect. I don't it's something about this couple that's just it's something it's not right. It's not right.
But is it really wrong for her to ask Nick or to insinuate to Nick like, are you all in or are you not? Is that such a hard question? Are we mutual? I mean, are we exclusive or are we not? Are you like truly into me the way that I'm into you? Because if not, it
But
may be he
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 told her how he so here's the thing.
he's
He's
on
telling her
the
how
fence though. He's on the maybe line to me.
right, but he told her that and every time he tell her how he feels, she spins out like you're asking him. You want this man to lie to you?
Okay. At that moment, again, it's all about choices. You either accept that he's on the fence about you or you
Exactly.
leave. Like, okay, I understand this man is on the fence. He don't know if he likes me or he loves me or if he wants to marry me. I'm either going to accept that fact or I'm gonna walk away. So far, she is kind of like accepting the fact that he is on the fence about her, and she kind of don't want to accept it, but then she kind of like don't want to leave either. So she's kind of like
Well, she don't want to leave
the
because she
pain is
feel like
self
she got
inflicting.
everything.
Yeah,
Yeah.
she's inflicting her own pain because she don't want
What do you think
to
about
leave.
him though?
Him, I mean, I think he's doing it kind of wrong because even though he may be like totally being like on the fence and telling her about it, but he signed up for this and got engaged for a reason. So you can't just continue to be on the fence. You gotta like,
But he's got to know how she is in real
yeah,
life. So like I think they were talking and he had made the comment about her actions on the little vacation. He was like, "Yeah, when you did this, that can't happen again." He was
right,
being 100 with her like, "Yeah, I can't be with a person that does that."
right.
And she,
He
she
seems a
tried
little
to blame it on
controlling
her.
to me a little bit.
And I think that's what it is. He's a control freak.
Right.
Look at even all the way down to when they went to his house, I guess in the mountains or whatever. Everything he might have OCD, but everything was like very perfectly done. I
Mm-hmm.
did this. I competed in the Olympics. This. I used to be athletic. I built this. I did this. Da 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 da. Da. And it's only a matter of time before he be like, "Don't wear this. Do this." And yeah, he's a
Yeah.
control
He
freak.
seems like a controlling person and somebody that's going to manipulate her as much as he can. It's like to me, he's like
Yeah.
he's a red flag the way he's talking, the way he be engaging with her and stuff like
Well,
that.
others
But
see it too. Others see it too. What was it? Joe's comment?
yeah. A lot of
Like,
people on the show, from what I read, even offline, that they don't like Nick. They think he's phony. They think he is this or that. But overall, he's giving off control freak vibes, serial killer vibes. I mean, he's. I don't think he's a good person at all. He's definitely not for her because she wants it
yeah,
more
that's
than
why I
him.
said it's something she's being a pick me girl.
Yeah, for sure, 100%, hundred
Yeah.
percent. So, do you think they get married?
Yeah. If he says yes, they getting married. I feel like if he says yes, they're gonna get married.
Somebody gonna have to call
Now,
911 and go save our girl Anna because she wants it. She wants it too much. She want. I think the time when they was in the
actually,
bed,
she's Annie. The girl that we
Annie,
don't like name is Anna.
Annie. Yeah,
Yeah.
we gotta talk about her too. But Annie, when they were sitting in the bed and they was just talking, and she was sitting up there crying, and she was like, "Oh, I don't know why you are like this, and why we can't get there." And he just sitting there like, "Baby, I don't know. Like I don't know. Like you at some point you got to take that serious. Like
Yeah.
men or
Um,
women normally tell each other 100%, and then like I said, you
yeah.
have a choice: you accept it or you continue. And most people, I've been guilty of it as well. Just continue to accept the norm. But
Yeah. So,
next couple, Madison and Joe. Madison is definitely one of my favorite cast members on here. Unfortunately, I think she's being done wrong. But Madison will probably have to fall into that pick me category as well.
you 100% a pick me girl.
And unfortunately, she is adding
Whatever Joe
body.
is putting
Yeah.
down over there, it's solving everything.
But to be honest, I mean, I like Madison, but I think her self esteem is so low that Joe might not be putting it down at all. It's just that Joe is just putting
He just paying her
something.
some attention.
Yeah,
He
he's just
putting
giving her.
something
Yeah,
somewhere.
he's just putting something in. It's like, oh my god, this is amazing. Well, Madison, come on, that's we know you ain't been down like that.
But
And
so let me on Madison, right? I know you don't like the way Joe is treating her, right? But Joe is trying to tell her how he feels.
mm-hmm.
And every time he tries, she has like a fit. Like, why would you ask me to marry you? And it's like at that point, his communication breaks down because he don't know how to react to a person that's acting like that. I did notice that, right? So
Right.
he genuinely, when she starts to go off, he has no idea what to say or make it better. He's never had to. You could tell that he's never had to deal with that before.
I feel like he's broken
But
up with her so many times, but she just thinks that it's not him breaking up
maybe.
because
But
he's
she
telling her that
like
he don't
takes
want
the
her.
ring off. If you don't know how you feel, what's the point? And she takes the ring off. Then the next morning they showed him, oh, I put my ring back on. Like, man.
We know why, but like I said, Joe is like basically telling Madison how he doesn't like her and how he wants to break up, how he doesn't want to get married,
And
but
yeah, like he's like, this
she
is
don't
not a
believe it.
normal situation. But sir, you signed up for not a normal situation, is what she's trying to tell him.
That's because she don't want to accept the fact that he don't like her, and he have told her in so many words that he don't like her. He don't want her. That's where he kind of
Yeah.
acts the way he acts. And I mean, we know he was
Think
drinking in
about it though.
Cabo and stuff like that, but
And I feel like every time they go out, this Joker get drunk.
because he's going back to Madison. I mean, come on, you got to get drunk for that.
Yeah, every time they go, like at first he wasn't really drinking at the bar. Then he felt like Madison was catching the attitude. Here come the shots. I was like, oh, he about to get wasted again.
Hmm.
And she ain't like that either. So
Yeah, and I was also reading that he said that she said that he's acting a little bit different on and off camera. To where off camera he's acting like he likes her, but then on camera he acts like he don't like her. So he's kind of maybe be giving those mixed signals a little bit. But
yeah,
you can kind of see how
maybe
that
he don't know
happens.
how to react in front of the cameras. Like he doesn't know what to say. You don't know if he knows his family's gonna be watching. He's trying not to do the wrong thing or say the wrong thing.
Joe don't
But when
like
you in
her.
those,
He don't like her. She likes him, but he don't like her. She wants to marry him, but he don't. Like they're not getting.
he
I
wants
answer that
man.
question for you. They not getting married.
All right, they're
Joe
not
ain't
gonna
gonna
get
be that
married.
crazy enough to marry a girl that he don't want. I mean, we all know he's smashing her or whatever, but it goes back to the comments where like you can't take away bodies. So Madison should have definitely been more careful on who she be sleeping with because you can't take that back. It kind of like with KB. KB had those prior bodies that she regretted, and now
Hmm.
she on national TV, and we would probably never forgive her if she gave the body to Crazy Edmund. That's one
Yeah.
body that you can't take away bodies. You can't go back. Like I'm pretty
And
sure,
Edmund is not attractive, so
yeah, we all have those people that we wish we could just erase, but you can't. You can
yeah.
control what's in the future, but bodies never go away. They are always there. So
Hmm.
be careful who you just think about it.
Yeah.
You
All
can't take,
right.
especially on national television. Like,
All
ooh,
right.
KB gave it
So
up to a crazy man,
childish man. She
a
gave it up to a
childish man.
child.
Like you let that man
Uh
hit. You can
yeah.
kind of see what's gonna happen with her next boyfriend. Cause I'd be like, yo, you let that man hit, but I can't. That crazy dude. But
Anyway, so let's
I'm a
let's
nice
let's go a
guy.
little bit to the the people who did not make it as couples but are kind of they're worthy enough to talk about. So
Right.
Patrick, Patrick just he picked Casey. Casey didn't like him when she seen what kind of Asian he was. I don't really
Mm-hmm.
know how to say it, but I'm gonna tell you the highlight of what he said that kind of caught my attention, and
Yeah.
I can't wait for the reunion show. And she better show up. When he said he asked for the ring back and she stopped communicating with her.
Hmm.
What?
I kind of
Bro,
missed
go
that
get
part.
that ring.
I kind of missed that part.
Hmm.
She.
He said it on, he was like, he was trying to link up with her and talk to her and find out what was what. And
Mm,
remember in the past how she said that her boyfriend had told her to go ahead and go on the show? I
right.
think the reason why she can't be with him is because she still got a boyfriend and she don't want to just outright say it. But like if that's the case, man, give this man back his ring. That's
Right.
trifling.
I think I've seen
Trifling.
online though that the internet did find her ex boyfriend. I don't know if they was dating while they was on the show or whatever, but she did have her ex boyfriend. But I didn't know that she didn't get a ring back. Do they pay for their own rings or something?
Yeah,
Oh yeah,
yeah.
yeah. She would have to. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they gotta get that ring back. Okay?
Yeah. I'm surprised Patrick ain't in jail somewhere because yeah, that's almost attempted murder or something.
Right. And then your favorite, Anna.
Anna. Let me say something about Anna right quick. After further watching Anna come back into this episode, Anna is not the one that she would have been picky about the man that chose her because she ain't it. Like she lucky she even got cast on the show. There's nothing appealing
He
about
was
Anna at
gonna
all.
pick her though. He was
And
gonna
that's
pick her, but she
fine.
ghosted him.
And I imagine maybe Patrick would have saw her and would have been like, ugh, because she ain't it. She ain't
The
it. And
internet gonna hate you for that comment.
I'm just saying, there's people out there and you look at them and they be telling you their problems and they should be telling you their standards and you in the back of your head, you just be like, you know what? You should be lucky anybody's interested in you because you ain't it. Like,
Yeah, when she
you
came
ain't got
down
it
on
going
Patrick
on.
Hall, she was like, "Yeah, I know I left, blah 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 blah, but you told me you loved me, but then you went and told somebody else you loved them, and then you asked her to marry you, and blah 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 blah." He was like, "Yeah, because you left,
Yeah.
ma'am. The 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 main idea of the show is to get engaged. What
Right.
did you want this man to do? You ghosted him. That
Right.
was insane. It was insane to watch.
Once she found out that they both was Asian, that's why she ghosted him. She
You think
didn't. She
so?
didn't. She didn't want another Asian husband or nothing like that. She was trying to escape that, and she just couldn't really say that probably on the show or whatever
Yeah.
because there's no reason for her to just ghost. None whatsoever.
No, it was no, because
No
like
reason.
that was she was his number one for
Yes.
sure.
Yes.
For sure. That was his number one.
Yeah.
And she ghosted him. And
And it's her fault
I
because she
mean,
kept the conversation going as well, even when they found out that they both was Asian. Like she kept it going.
yeah.
There was no reason
And
to
she
ghost if you
pretended
kept it
like
going.
she liked him.
Yeah. She should not have been invited back on the show at all. After the people who ghost shouldn't have been able to come back at all.
Yeah.
What you coming back for?
So
You broke a rule. I don't know if it's a
yeah.
rule or not, but you made the show look stupid. Like you ghost
Yeah.
and speed dating and somebody you why first off, the people that I hate are liars, people who lie to strangers, and people who just ghost for no apparent reason. Like, you ain't never seen that dude. You had a conversation through a wall. What the hell you running for?
Right, right, right. And then it was just like when they met up at the bar, I think it was, I don't remember his name, but the guy that Sparkle Meg
Mike.
should have picked,
Mike.
Mike.
Yes.
And like I think he low key wanted to be like, if you're not happy, I'll still have you.
That's exactly what he wanted because he was like, "Yo, did you make a mistake?" He put her
Yeah,
on the spot.
yeah,
He put her on the
yeah.
spot. Do
He
you
put her on
regret
the
your
spot.
decision? And she kind
Yeah,
of
yeah.
hesitated a little bit. You kind of think that she wanted to say yes, but in that
But she
moment she
couldn't.
didn't. Yeah, but she couldn't. But I think she
Yeah.
kind of did after like being with Jordan as much as she did. Mike definitely seemed like the better option to her and stuff like that. But I kind of see how where she was coming from to where like, hey, if I would have picked you, we probably would have been butting heads because I think you might have said it. I think Megan wants to be the what do we
She
call
wants
it?
to be the alpha
Yeah, she
of the
wants to be the
relationship.
alpha. She wants to be the alpha. That's why she chose
And she
Jordan.
can't be that with
She
Mike.
can't be that. She don't want a strong man. Like she don't want somebody like on her level or a little bit above it. She don't want that. Like she said that
Yeah,
shit in
she
the
wanna tell him
pods,
what to do.
but she lied. She lied.
Yeah.
That's why
And
she got Jordan.
then the other conversation was, who was the girl that Nick was dating before he got with Annie? So him and her were talking,
Hmm.
and he was so apologetic. It almost feels like he made a mistake.
Is that the girl that he told
Except,
her because you don't believe in God, we can't be together?
yes, that's who he
Okay.
told that to.
Okay.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
So like he apologized how he came off with it. And then apparently he must have lied because he had said he told her he loved her, but then he was like he loved someone else more. So
Hmm.
there's like, and that's when they started showing everybody saying that they didn't like Nick and how phony he was.
Right.
So it's gonna be interesting to see the next few episodes how they evolve this storyline. Cause I want to know what Nick did to everybody for them to hate him, cause they hate that Joker.
Yeah, I'm gonna send you some clips that I seen offline. Did I ask Madison and Joe? You think they get married?
No, I don't think they get married.
No. And is there anybody outside of the people that coupled together right now? Do you see anybody else that maybe would have got close and got together after the show?
Well,
Patrick?
I would have said Patrick, but
Patrick with who? Anna?
first of all, Anna is not giving Patrick no play. She basically told him off and was like, "Yeah, I ghosted you, but then you still propose to somebody, so F you." That's essentially what she said.
But did she know? And maybe I missed it. But did she know that he said that to somebody else before her? Did the ladies go in there and talk about it?
They didn't show it. If they did, they
Yeah, they
didn't
didn't
show it.
show it. Okay. Again, little shorty, little four. I'm not. I ain't gonna go off on her, but just
First of all, Casey was nasty. She was saying all the things. I ain't never gonna forget that.
I
She was
think
saying everything.
Casey.
I think that's why Casey also don't want to show her face because she know Patrick gonna be like, remember when you said you was gonna sit and then you said this and then you said that. Oh, he was
Right.
gonna bring that up.
But I think at that point though, she was just trying to really get picked and get on the show. Because
Yeah.
when they start talking like that and it goes down those type of lines, I just be
But
sitting
even
there being
think when
like,
she
yeah, you just
broke
want
up
to
with
get
him,
picked.
like how she was like all jumping on him and wrapping her legs around him, and I'm thinking
Oh,
like,
she gets the Emmy. That was great. I feel like she was maybe auditioning for a future role because that shit was
oh,
great.
she gonna be on one of them other shows.
Yeah,
Just watch.
give her like put her on the soap opera or something like that. That was a great performance by her. Like, please, she deserves an Emmy or
Yeah.
Oscar or whatever. Put her in some
All the
movies.
things.
Like,
She gonna get an
yeah,
EGOT.
that
She
was
gonna
that
be
was a
EGOT.
A1 performance by her. Like, I felt like she was kind of Tyler Perry should give her a call because
Yeah.
that performance is a lot better than some of the Tyler Perry actors that I be seeing on the shows that he be having right now. He needs somebody like Casey because that girl can act. Like she
Yeah.
had
So
that.
like I said, I can't wait to see how everything evolves because it's just certain things I want to see.
Right.
Like I want to see if KB is really gonna go hard on Edmund or if she's gonna take it easy. But I feel like only how KB and Edmund make it is if he learns how to communicate. Because if he don't,
Right.
it's a wrap.
But they have been showing like some previews or whatever, and this is kind of like the part that I hate because if you're gonna say no at the altar, then there's no need to be going through a fitting or a suit fitting and stuff like that. And based on the scenes that I saw, I think pretty much everybody have went through that process, and they're gonna go to the altar. Then they're gonna like either say yes or no. Like I think we had a few seasons ago
Yeah,
where
I like the
somebody,
drama at the altar.
yeah, I don't, yeah, you do.
I like the drama at the
I
altar because
do, but
it's like when
by
I
that
think
point,
they
you
gonna
already
say yeah,
know.
and then no, because remember last season we thought old girl was gonna say yeah to the little aspirin addict boy, and when she said no, I was like, I was
Oh,
shocked.
Virginia. Oh, that's my girl.
Yeah.
I be following her on IG. No, that's my girl. But yeah, I think everybody makes it to the altar, and then they gonna say their yeses or nos, or maybe it's in their contract that they have to make it to the altar, considering some of the things that's happened in the past,
Maybe
or
I
where people
think
broke up
part of
before
their
that.
payout is that they have to make it to the altar. And I
Right.
think those that don't care about the payout is the ones that be like, nah, fuck this.
I mean, based on what it is right now, the couples that made it, like I think all of them should be like, forget the payout, we're done. Like none of them should. I
Hmm.
don't want to hear your little sap
Well,
stories
I don't
and
know,
stuff
because
like
some of
that.
them is broke, so
Ah, you're right. You're right. You're right. You're right. You're right. All right. Well, that was episodes 7 through 9. We got 10 and 11 next week on the 15th and next Wednesday. So that should be interesting. So I'm thinking maybe 10 and 11 is probably going to be the suit and dress fittings
hmm
because they only
and
got one
probably
of
the last little dates.
yeah, the last couple of days and they really try to figure it out. So it's going to be interesting to see who continues to go through the process and what other arguments happen over these next few episodes. But
Right.
I wish I can pick a winner and say that these people are definitely going to get engaged. But I'm hoping probably none of them do because it don't look like a fit for any of them.
It ain't looking too good.
Ali, Anton, she wants a rich man and to pay her Botox
A
and
rich
stuff like that.
stay-at-home man is
Stay at
what she
home
wants.
man. Megan and Jordan. Megan wants to be the alpha, and ain't nothing wrong with being the alpha. But however, I think between Megan and Jordan, there's just too much space between those two, and she
First of all,
flexing.
Jordan ain't
She
no
throwing money.
pushover though.
He ain't, but she throwing money. She throwing it when you throw money and flex with your money and stuff like that. That's a problem. Because like I
Right.
said, the man was living in his kitchen. He goes to sleep in his kitchen, and she took him to a 6-bedroom home that cost 2.5 million. Yeah, that ain't gonna work. That ain't gonna work.
Listen.
And
Well,
then
until
you
I don't
got
know.
Crash Out Edmund and KB. Edmund,
Not crash out. He
Crash
do be
Out Edmund.
crashing out though.
He do be crash with the stupidest things too, and he's a bad
Did you
communicator.
see what Vanessa said about him?
I did. I didn't. She's right. She's right. You shouldn't be crashing out over that. What was funny about that in the first episode is like, well, what if I would have just took it, sir? You can't be
Sir,
saying that.
you can't be saying that, but she probably would have get what? She looked like she could fight.
Yeah.
She
It's
looked
like,
like,
what if I would have
especially
just
when
took
he
it?
with the whole I'ma walk away. She would have blacked both of his eyes. You hear
Yeah.
me?
It's like, what if I would have took? So you can't say that type of stuff. So what do you mean if you just took? Sir, stop it. That was a crazy crash out over there. I mean, I'm pretty sure that type of stuff happens every single day. But he's like, I'm a nice guy. Nice guys don't say that they're nice guys. They just accept it and move on. That's what they do.
Right, right.
Anna and
So
Nick, control freak. She can't accept the fact that he's on the fence, and yeah, I don't
yeah.
know. And
And there's
Madison and
Madison
Joe.
and Joe. He don't like her, so
Madison could barely
all right.
see, so I don't see why she's having these issues. You know what I'm saying? I thought she was blind. I thought she was blind,
She
but
can see. She just needs some help.
I guess. But I can't wait for next week's episode. So make sure you guys drop a comment in the chat on what we got right and what we got wrong, and let us know who you think is actually going to get married and who is doing what you like about Edmund and KB. I keep going back to that couple because they just. I like her toxic, and I just like it's crazy, and I just like the drama. I'm not watching Love Is Blind for fairy tales. Okay, I don't want to hear. I don't want to
want
see
the
the dream
fairy
come true.
tale.
I don't want the fairy tale. I want to see the drama, the toxic, and everything else in between. That's what I want to see. So
Okay.
drop a follow, subscribe to the channel, turn on your bell icon so you know when we drop another podcast, and we'll catch you guys on next episode.